everybody, it's Gypsy coming to you from the headquarters of Gypsy Witch Creations and Psychic Services, my booth in Quartzsite, Arizona. If you're in the area, you can find me at 960 West Main Street. I am in the same lot as Ken's Discount Groceries and K&B Tools. And my booth is right across from Ken's Discount Groceries. Oh, let's see. Oh, the website. It's still not connected yet. Having problems with that. Both WordPress and Shopify have been trying to help me figure out the problem. We've been going back and forth, but we think we're almost there. So it should be connected soon. But for right now, if you want to find my website, you have to go to gypsywitchcreations.wordpress.com until my domain is transferred. Let's see. Patreon, everybody. I need more patrons. I mean, I'm putting woo-woo. No, I hate saying woo-woo, I guess. But Spirit Realm, Universal as in the entire universe, information like that, the stuff that used to be considered crazy here, and people are now coming to realize it is real. Yeah, that kind of stuff is on Patreon. But I want to have a weekly question and answer night where the questions are asked by you and answered by the Spirit Realm. Because yes, I know nothing. Let's see, what else? Oh, monthly drawings for a free reading on Zoom or in person if you're in the area. You get a free one, personal, private. Let's see. Oh, and I wanted to have a drawing for free merchandise from Gypsy Witch Creations. I should? Yeah, excuse me. I'm going to reach over and, well, give you an example of what you might win. Let's see. What's my best one? Oh, I'm going to try these two. Excuse me, everybody. Anyways, I do other stuff too, but these are my favorite. These little oak medallions. You could win one of these for free. I have all different kinds. My sunflower, pentagram with the full moon. I have all kinds. But you can win one of these. I have my hair berets, my hair accessories. I have paintings on ironwood. I can't ship that one though. Ironwood is so heavy. Forget that one. But on wood, I have all kinds of stuff coming. I'm just like all over the board with everything. Anyways, I have to put these back in case the customer comes. Sorry. Right. So I want to do that stuff, but I have to have more patrons. So please, the website is down below. The link. Go over to Patreon, check out all the stuff that's going to be going on there. Please become a patron. Let's see, did I cover everything? Yes. Psychic spirit readings are available through gypsywitchcreations.com, which right now you have to go to WordPress, or you come see me in Quartzsite. I felt like there was another announcement. I think that covers it all. John and I are going to have fun today. Yes, because Mom is still in the physical realm, and she's still a bit bitter about, well, why you died. Yes. We weren't really going to touch on that, but it does kind of connect. Yeah, well, it does. Anyways, we today are going to talk about, well, the national debt, the debt that the government's in, compared to the debt that, well, individual citizens are in. The difference, how it's treated and such, money, how that comes about, how that's treated and such. Why is there a difference? Right. You want to take off with that, John? Oh, Mom, I think, well, my mother's more angry than I was when I was here. Well, that's because you dead. You have nothing to worry about anymore. I'm still angry about me becoming a grieving mother like that. Anyways, I was thinking the other day, this is Michelle talking. Okay, I've been hearing about, well, they were talking about raising the debt ceiling. Now, you mean to tell me my cloth on my table is flying away. Our government gets into debt. And the way they solve it, well, all right, now the credit card companies do this, but it's a trap for us. Right. Raise our, well, no, not always. They usually shut down, never mind, they shut down our credit. And you get a bad credit score, etc., etc. Now, what nobody does for us is raises the debt ceiling or prints more money for us. Why? What's the difference? Now, the government can get away with this stuff. It's okay. No, they're not criminals. Don't think that for a second, people. They're not criminals. Anyway, yes. Now, when an individual citizen does not pay their bills, they can't. They are trash. Scum. They're bad people. They're rated by a credit score. Well, you saw my social credit rating one, the one where I laughed my ass off because it's just ridiculous. Your value is not based on your credit score either. Yeah, your credit score will go down. Nobody's going to help you financially. But let's face it, people, nobody ever really does, no matter how high your credit score is. They're not helping you. They're enslaving you. But anyways, and that's true, Mother. That is the way it goes. Because, yeah, right. Because, Mom, I just had to insert a little message to my son for a moment privately. Anyways, go ahead, honey. I forgot what I mean. I thought we had better memories after we died. I'm finding that not to be true. Yeah, but you know what? You guys are giving me a chance to write my little notes to myself. He took after me and had sticky notes all over the place, lists and stuff. Yeah. Anyways, the government, though, it's fine when they don't pay their bills. They don't pay people back. They don't pay other countries. It's okay. Besides, it's the U.S., so it's okay. No, they're not scum of the earth. No debt collector comes calling them at dinner time, knocking on their... Well, they don't knock on the door, but yeah, they call you, leaving nasty messages, shit like that. No, this is so-and-so from such and such debt collection agency. This matter is of the utmost importance. Mr. President, could you please call? Yeah, really. Or whoever does that. The IRS, Internal Revenue Service, could you please call? Nobody does that to them. It's okay. Right. Oh, and what about this circle we're always going in? Now, here we are. We're their slaves. We're the only species on this planet who has to pay to live. So we go to work our asses off to try and make ends meet. Try. Right. However, the federal government is taking so much money out of our checks, and it's our money. And did you ever read some of the shit they do with our money? It's so stupid. Some of these studies and shit doesn't even make sense. What does that have to do with the price of egg? Nothing. Wait a minute. These days it does. Look at the price of everything because they're wasting our money. Yes. Okay. So, they take our money. They do stupid, ridiculous things. They don't do the things they promised us they're going to do with it. And again, it's our money. Now, say you're like me and you're sick and you end up on disability. If you make too much money, well, if you get too much disability or you have a side job now and you make a certain amount of money, well, then you have to pay taxes. But, you know, the money from you're getting from disability is your money originally because, well, you were a single mother trying to raise your children and you couldn't buy them clothes and shit or food. They were taking money out of your check. And now, you know, you're on disability because you're too sick to work. They want to tax that. And so you're going in circles. So you take our money, pretend to give it back, and then you take it again. Okay. Isn't that stealing? But if we steal, we go to jail. I'm sorry, you wanted to say something. I'm on a roll. Anyways, Mama, Grandpa wants to say... Sorry, Dad wanted to talk. Well, you know what? The other four aren't here. We, family of 6, when I was a kid at the dinner table, there's a lot of talking, except for me and my dad. We were the quietest. Now I talk the most. Yeah, my just desserts. Anyways, Dad, you want to say something? No, you forgot. No. Based on what you're talking about? My 2 cents is, right, back in my day, when I worked, don't say that, I don't, yeah, no, I have a memory. Says the man sitting at the dinner table, or sitting at the dining room table with the checkbook paying the bill, swearing. Right, that's where he was going. I used to do that. Oh, I remember that well, every Friday, or every other Friday, right? Anyways, what happens is they take it out, they say they're putting it into this fund or that fund. Now, right, they're, yes, how's that go? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Right. Never a good thing. Right. So they're always in debt. Now, when we do it, it's a very bad thing. Did you not being very funny right now? He doesn't want to tell any of his stupid jokes. And Michelle, I have to roll my eyes and go, Dad. Right. Anyway. Yeah. So that's what used to aggravate me. Just like my daughter, when she would look at her paycheck stubs, back when we had paycheck stubs, I would cry. This Michelle, I would cry. Right. That was my swearing at the table because I couldn't, well, make ends meet because the government was taking our money. Right. Yes, you may. So, right. You got, parents especially sitting there crying because they're having trouble supporting their children. That's another video. I'm going to hold my tongue on that one. Right. But the government doesn't pay their bills. It's okay. Yeah, you see, what was it, Senate? They're giving themselves pay raise while decreasing everybody else's. Yeah, they get pay raises all the time. They're rich. You know what? These politicians, especially in Washington, D.C., it should be a volunteer position, so they're in it for the right reason. That might fix this problem. They do it for love of country, not for money and greed. Right, not for power. I think that's a good solution. If I can't have no government at all, which I prefer, then it better be voluntary positions or very little payout, a stipend, right? Anyways, right. So, yeah, moving on to the next item. One of the ways they fix this problem, and this is a trick on us too, they print more money, which is backed by nothing. Nothing at all. It's just a thing. Value we give it? No. It's the value the government, the powers that be give it. Yeah, and then they do the money laundering thing. So by the time it trickles down from the top of the pyramid down to us, the normal people, yes, I said normal, it doesn't have a value. What's that, inflation? Yeah, inflation. Right, that's why it says inflation. Right. They're just printing money willy-nilly. Get their asses out of trouble, but can we do that? Oh, I can't pay the bills. I'm going to go in the basement and print more money. We get in trouble for you get arrested for that. But it's okay for the government to do that. Oh, the Federal Reserve. That's not really the government. They just put that name in there so they can, sound like they're the government. Right. Okay, so the Federal Reserve, they can do it. They get away with it. They go down in their basement and they print more money. Give it to the big wigs at the top, the rich ones, the big wigs, powers that be. They launder it. By the time it trickles down to the normal people, yeah, well, it's inflation, valueless. Yeah, I've been you go to the store now and everything's twice as much as it used to be, not even a year ago. That's what's going on now, people, yeah. Yeah, they're in debt. They created this mass hysteria that's going on now. It's affected everything, the economy, but they're over there printing more money. Did we? Yeah, you go try to buy a fucking loaf of bread, and it's how much more than it used to be? Anything is, everything is. Can you go to your basement and print more money so you can buy it? No, because you'll get arrested. The Federal Reserve doesn't get arrested. The IRS does not get arrested for their criminal tactics. Only the lower echelon citizens do. No, they're not. The kings and queens. They're not really citizens. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking off at anybody else. Yeah. So anyway, Mother, you pretty much covered it all, but we were just talking about, you were being really funny. I forgot what I said. Pretty much what you said, you just didn't say it the same way. Yeah. I don't remember what I said. Yeah. So, yeah, my mom's like, I'll just go down to my, I don't have a basement, I have a trailer. And there you go. Right. So my mom was going, yeah, they just go down in their damn basement and they print more money. I guess I had everybody around me. That's how this town is, right? They just go down in the basement. They print more money. They get themselves out of debt and they raise the debt ceiling. Right, no problem. We do it. Yeah, this is John talking. We do it. And yes, we get in big time trouble. They'll come after you. The FBI, right? CIA, one of those government agencies. Sorry. Did I do that? Yes, you did. Government agencies. They can do it. We can't. It's always different for the people than it is for the powers that be. That is something we need to change, people, my daughter is thinking. Right. Now, in the United States, I'm going to interject this, everybody. This is Michelle. When this country started, yes. Oh, what happened? I look frozen. Yeah, I am. Why isn't my computer doing... Too much spiritual energy? Let's see what's going on. Oh, there we are. I don't know what happened, people. I think, man, there's so much spiritual energy around here. My camera froze for a long period of time. Like, what's going on? I've never had, it was one of those, oops, spirit got too close to the camera again. Except this time, it was just way too much spiritual energy, and my camera wasn't coming back. Am I still even running? I don't even know. Let me check. Yeah, I am. Boy, that was a weird one. I never had that one happen before. It's big so anyways, I forgot what I was saying before the camera froze. Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous, people. Yeah, the preamble. Remember that document called the Constitution? If you're my age or older, yeah, I'm 57, you learned about the Constitution in school. The youngsters don't know about that anymore because they don't teach it anymore because they don't want the kids to know about it. Right. No, we're going to do that with the school one. Yeah. Anyways, it starts out, we the people of these United States. We the people. This country was supposed to be run by the people. You ever hear the term public servant? Those are the politicians, the government. Public servant. No, it's the other way around. We're their slaves. We're their servants. You think going to work and getting paid makes you free? No. You're going to work and you're giving them your money. One way or another, whether it's through taxes, and then you go to the store and you buy something, well, you're paying more taxes. Right. It's just that trickle down from the governments. Right. It was supposed to be run by the people. We really have no say anymore. And they take our money and do whatever they want with. You really believe when they tell you they're taxing you for this and they're using it for this that they actually are? No, they're not. They don't use their budget. Let's put it this way. Yeah, they say it's going into this fund, and guess what? They're taking it out of this fund to use it for something else or to pay this entity over here to pay them. They're not using it for that. And then you have these stupid ass studies they do that make no sense. And really, you get a survey or a study come out by the government or anybody, well, from anybody, I question it. Those polls, every time nobody ever asks me, how do I know that's right? Yeah, I don't believe anything anymore. Yeah, so they're not using our money wisely and in a mature manner. Okay? The government is not mature enough to have money. They're not. They don't handle it well. And then they call us. They have their little mafioso guys called the IRS agents calling us. Yeah. Well, see, that's it right there. That's how you know the government's not mature enough to handle money. Because the mob, Grandpa the mob was better. Come on. Yeah, Mike, all right. Should I go there? If I want. Okay, my grandfather, he was a bookie for the mob in Cleveland. Okay. Yeah, he could do a much better job taking care of the government's finances. Now, the government is much nastier, I'm sorry, than the mob, says this Sicilian princess. All right, a little partial there. But they are nasty. They are too immature to know how to deal with money properly. So what do? They have their own little section, an agency in the government. Well, they're mobsters. And they have their banksters. Yes, as Gerald. I forgot his last name. Another paisan. Yeah. They go around making sure you pay up or else. I'm sorry, that sounds like criminal activity to me. The government can get away with criminal behavior, including. Anyways, yeah, I believe that. I have no proof, and I'm okay. No, don't use conspiracy theory with me, because that term was invented by the CIA. Wait a minute, isn't that another department of the government? Yes, mother, it is. Okay, well, there it goes. Yeah, there you have it. It's another department of the government, and it came from there. Why? So the whistleblowers would look like crazy people. They invent conspiracy theorists. You got to think about this stuff, right? But they're criminals. If we do the same thing the government does, taking care of our money or our responsibilities, and let's face it, our government is not responsible. If this video gets censored or deleted by YouTube, you can find me on Odyssey. It'll be there too. Okay, so anyways, yeah, this is United States, freedom of speech, land of the brave, and home of the free. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you guys know, if this was a couple of years ago, I have been kicked off of Facebook for life because I'm a threat to their community. You know why? Because I said freedom of speech is a thing of the past. Yeah. So what I said, well, came true, because I said, I can't even say that. Right. They proved me right, in other words. Anyways, no, Mom, you covered it up. Yeah. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. I watch this government, the powers that be all over the world. They're mobsters. They're criminals. They are. And think about it. If you wanted to raise your debt ceiling, you'd get in trouble. You'd be in jail. If you wanted to print money to solve that problem, you would definitely be in jail. But it's okay for the government, the Federal Reserve, the banks. If your name ain't what? Rockefeller, what? BlackRock. Well, there's a whole list. Yeah. Yeah, then you're going to get in trouble. Now, you have those names, you're okay. I'm not one of them. Yeah. Anyways, I had to go off on a tangent on that. Yes. Government and debt versus our debt. I want to say it. The Federal Reserve counterfeiting versus us counterfeiting. I think if we could print money ourselves, well, that would solve all the problems in the world. Yeah, if they could do it, why can't we? Oh, I can't buy this, or I can't pay that bill. I'm just going to go and print out some money. Oh, here you go. Oh, thank you. See, if we the people did it all ourselves, we wouldn't have any problems. Yeah. I'm being silly. Yeah. We're going to talk more seriously on my views on how, as a community, smaller communities, can fend for ourselves without the matrix, i.e. money system, financial system, get trapped. How we can survive. We can do well without that. Anyways, I'm just thinking about this stuff, and I just need to joke about it sometimes because it's so serious. I'm going to crack up. So anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.